Hello everyone, Kragan here, and I am reposting this video, but I'm changing the commentary on it for a variety of reasons. The most important reason is I made personal attacks towards Zod and towards Arie. I took down the video, and I'm redoing it out of my own goodwill, because it was just in bad taste for me to personally attack who they are outside of their job. Though I might not like them and don't think that they do a great job, making a personal attack is a dumb, childish thing to do, and I was having a tantrum in regards to them. And maybe overblowing it a little bit just to get some more fucks in there, but I wanted to approach this in a logical sense and at least give you guys an idea where I stand on my thoughts with Uncharted 2 and what Uncharted 3 could be. I'm going to leave the original messages coming up here on the screen so you guys can decide if you thought Zod came across as cocky. In my personal opinion, I think he did, and I'm going to go into that right now. Zod, according to him, is an unpaid mod. I don't know if he is part of the development team or if he is just someone that Naughty Dog gave administrative privileges to on the forum. But anytime I had a run-in with Zod previous to this, I never had a problem with him. And I did hear from a lot of people, though, that they didn't like him. That's about as politically correct as I can get. And after looking into this a little bit further, when I put this video up, a lot of people have been banned on Uncharted's forums for a variety of reasons, but the people I've talked to that have been banned is talking about 1.04. Let me dive right into 1.04 right now. Some of you asked what was different about 1.04. If you play Uncharted now and never played it previous to 1.04, you don't know what you're missing. I'm not the only one who will say that. I guarantee you line up 9 out of 10 people, they're going to agree that 1.04 was when the game was the best. What Naughty Dog did was they did a experimental weekend, and with that experimental weekend, they lowered the damage levels. And by lower the damage levels, I mean it took less bullets to kill people. And from an outsider's perspective, when you're comparing just shooting games, even though third-person shooting is a whole different ball game than something like Call of Duty, the king of first-person shooters, it really seemed like Naughty Dog was trying to grab some of the crowd that plays Call of Duty. And there were posts on the forum previous to 1.04 saying, oh, it takes too many bullets to kill people, when, like I said, 9 out of 10 people, if you ask them, that's what made the game. It just took a lot more strategy. And a lot of the issues that you see now, oddly enough, we never had previous to them changing the damage levels. Is there a connection? Probably not, but if you go and fuck around with the game a little bit too much, it just turns to dog shit. And that is what I think Uncharted 2 is right now. Dog shit. I don't play it, I don't plan on playing it, and I haven't played it in a long time, just out of frustration from seeing how good the game was to how absolutely shitty it is now. After they made the damage level changes, the spawns were all fucked up. How many times I've spawned with the enemy sitting right next to me, and it was just who can press R1 first. Lag. The god-awful amount of lag that's in the game now. Maybe I'm holding 1.04 on too high of a pedestal, but I really don't think I am. I just never had these problems. I had a great time. Every time I played Uncharted, never really had too many problems. I just had a genuine great time playing it, and it's the exact opposite now. So when they did the experimental weekend and they changed the damage levels, they put up a poll on their website saying, and it gave you 3 options. The first option is that you loved it. Second option is you loved it, but give it its own playlist. And the third is you didn't like it at all. A majority of the votes was for loved it, but give it its own playlist. And that's personally what I voted for. And if you didn't vote on that, if you look at it from an outsider's perspective, it looks as if they would just add it into the game. It'd be an additional option. So the Call of Duty kids that liked it could go and play that, and then us, from the get-go that are used to it could keep playing that. Well, what Naughty Dog did was, I feel, one of the dumbest moves they have ever made. And time will tell, especially with Uncharted 3, if it is the dumbest of all time. They went and universally changed throughout the entire game the damage levels. And the reason why I don't like Arie is because he would go on and he would say, well, you guys wanted the damage level changes. What he did was he combined the votes that said we love it and the people that said we love it but give it its own playlist, and just said, oh, well, you guys love it, so we're going to change the game, which was not the case at all. So that's why I would call Arie a liar. And that's why one of the reasons I don't like him. Another reason is because of a lot of you that got banned that go on and vent your frustration on the forums that ultimately got banned for doing that. Your complaints and your pleas for having the game that you bought and paid for given back to you are not answered. I've never made a game before, but if you were even going to tease us with the fact of giving it its own playlist, I don't see a reason why you couldn't do that now. It's almost as if 1.04 fucked Arnie's mother, or fucked Zod's mother, for the fact that Zod is just as much of a front runner and not ever bringing him back as anyone else, at least that works at Naughty Dog. So I don't understand why you guys can't do that. Instead of having to deal with people coming on your site and calling you trash and calling you a shitty developer, why don't you just give them what they want? If I ran a video game company, that's personally what I would do. I would take the advice of the people that actually play the game and use their advice, because obviously they know what the best thing is. You know, the people that play the fucking game. And for some reason, Naughty Dog, it just goes in one ear and out the other. They just do not listen to us and repeatedly tell us that we're never going to get that back again, which I think is the dumbest thing. And I used to hold Naughty Dog on such a high pedestal. At this point, they're average, maybe even subpar. They make great games. I'm not arguing that. I'm not saying that Uncharted 2 isn't great and a lot better than the other games that are out. And I'm not saying Uncharted 3 isn't going to be good. I'm just saying that when you have such a large amount of people, there's petitions online. Any of you old-timers that played the game and know exactly what the hell I'm talking about, that have probably been shaking your head this whole video, know what I'm talking about. How many people went onto the forums and wanted 1.04 back? And they just do not listen to us at all. And it's beyond me. I just can't comprehend it. It actually makes me sick when I think about it, why they wouldn't do that. But that's the reason why I have an issue with Arie. And that's my issue with Uncharted. The cinema files, I got popular mainly from Uncharted. So don't make it seem like I'm not thankful and everything for what Naughty Dog has done, and for me personally, and given the ability of doing a cinema mode and let me post subscriber matches. The reason why I stopped posting subscriber matches, mainly from Uncharted, is I just personally don't want to promote it. Not to sound cocky or anything like that, it's just I don't approve of the game the way that it is now, if that makes sense to you guys. It does to me, and hopefully to you also. But the game is nothing like what it used to be. And if I wanted to play it, I'd play it, but I don't. I play Call of Duty a lot, God forbid, now I say that, and you're going to try and change Uncharted into a first-person shooter, when the main thing that I want to tell you guys, I know probably Zod will watch this, and anyone else that works at Naughty Dog, number one, listen to your fans. They know what's right for the game. I've posted a match by Arie. I've seen matches by Zod. Not that I don't think Zod works for the company or anything, but he's in a position where he can take the concerns of the people that play the game and take it to the developers so that when Uncharted 3 comes out, they give us the option of playing with those original damage levels. How hard can it be? It really can't. And I bet you right now that if you went and changed Uncharted 2 back to the old damage levels, you'd see your daily numbers of people that play the game triple. I would bet my left and right testicle on that fact. You would see it triple. And all the people that love the game would come back to it. Obviously, you have lag problems, everything like that, but just reset everything you did back to 1.04. Just do that. And watch how many more people come and play the game. I'm not dumb. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Thanks to my amazing subscribers and the people that watch my videos day in and day out. Hasn't been too many recently. I'm in the process of moving. I apologize, guys, but it's just something I have to do. But I have the best subscribers, I think, around. And a lot of them came from Uncharted. And I still have plans to do great things with Uncharted 3. And from all these posts that I saw on the forums after 1.04 is Naughty Dog claims that they're learning from their mistakes. You guys have yet to prove that. And all you would have to do is just add in those old damage levels and listen to your fans. And then you won't have people coming on there and saying this stuff about the game. They're not saying anything bad, and they say that out of respect for what the game used to be and how you guys ultimately ruined it. It's the truth. Naughty Dog, you ruined Uncharted just by getting attention deficit disorder with the game and just changing shit. Leave well enough alone. Stop trying to be like other games. It's better to be a leader than a follower. Fuck Call of Duty. They're going to bury themselves eventually because they keep putting out the same carbon copy game every year. And look at the revolt on Black Ops. How many people went back to Modern Warfare 2? And how many people went back to the Call of Duty 4? People are going to get tired of Call of Duty. And they're going to have to make changes. And people are going to look for something different. And they're going to see Uncharted. And I plan to promote Uncharted 3. But at the same time, you guys, you got to listen to your fans. You really do. Stop taking the advice of little 10-year-old shitheads that come on your forum and say, oh, it's not like Call of Duty. Fuck them. Who cares? Listen to the actual group that beta tested your game and stuck with you from the beginning. Don't fuck them over. Embrace them. Not to sound too fruity, but seriously. My next issue that I want to talk about is Zod. Zod, I personally want to apologize for making those statements about you. Like I said, I don't know you outside of what you do on the forums. Zod did take the time to send me a message here on YouTube, and we discussed a few things. And one of those things is the fact that 1.04 will not be coming back. And that he deals with a lot of trolls and things like that on the channel, or on the forum. I already covered. You wouldn't have these issues if you actually listened to your fans. And you are in a rare position, like I said, where you can take the concerns and the criticisms of the people that take the time to go on your forums and listen to them and take it to the developers, especially in a very good time right now when they're making Uncharted 3. But you don't do that. Rather than do that, you go and ban people. And there's a lot of people, even that one post that went up that said you're losing your fans that you ended up deleting, or even people on there that just were freaked out to even say anything bad about Naughty Dog. And as I told Zod in the message when I sent to him, and as I will tell all of you guys, clicking that ban button doesn't come without consequence. What you're doing is taking the voice away from someone who bought a product by Naughty Dog, who's played it, and whose concerns are ultimately best for the game. I think one thing that you guys should do is vote on your title updates about things that should go in and should not go in, and give us a chance to play it, but we all know your history with voting and how you just dick with the numbers in order to suit whatever big master plan that you have. Zod, just like I said, the banning people doesn't come without consequence. And they're going to remember things. They really are. And I didn't make a bunch of accounts to comment on my own video saying that they don't like you. Those are actual people that just don't like you. And if you saw the comments, which I'm sure you did, a majority doesn't like you. And that has nothing to do with me. And I want all of you that are watching this, don't take my own personal opinion of someone and mirror it as your own. Make your own decision. Go on the forums. Take a look. Zod actually has a forum or a post on there of Ask Zod questions. And take a look at that. I think that will really sum up exactly how I feel about Zod. And that might not make sense, but read it and then it might make sense to you after that. So, if you have a majority of people that don't like you, Zod, here's a hint. You're doing something wrong. I personally don't see you doing all too great at your unpaid position. And I think that you have the opportunity to do a lot better, but you're not. Take the concerns of the people to Naughty Dog. Don't ban people when they ask for 1.04. And don't say it's a dead horse. 1.04 is a dead horse. Just do something about it, dude. That's all you got to do. I don't know. Like I said, it makes me sick when I think about it. But you guys have the opportunity to do something great. Just listen to your fans. That's all you got to do. Stop dicking around, doing these butt-fuck updates and screwing up the game. As for Uncharted 3, I look forward to Uncharted 3. I have high hopes for it. And as I said previous in this video, Naughty Dog claims that they're learning from their mistakes. But you haven't proved that yet. And time will tell. And don't be surprised if a lot of these people that played the game and just got sick of you, not sick of the game, sick of Naughty Dog, and them not listening to the fans, don't be surprised if a lot of those people don't even give Uncharted 3 a chance. I personally will give it a chance. But if Uncharted 3 is anywhere close to the state that Uncharted 2 is right now, I will sell that shit in a heartbeat. And I will personally tell all of my fans here on what I think is the largest Uncharted channel on YouTube, I will personally tell them my own concerns with the game. And if the game sucks, I'll be more than happy to tell people. Just the way that a lot of Xbox guys have come to me and said, hey, I've never played Uncharted. It looks like a great game. And a lot of those people, like I said, anywhere from 10 to 20 messages I've got from people that played Xbox that saw my Uncharted videos, that went on and bought a PlayStation and bought Uncharted 2 just merely off of my own personal recommendation. And I'm going to start the Uncharted Network, which is a large series of people that use high-definition recording for posting subscriber matches, and something like that has never been done for a game here on YouTube. It's never been done, and it's going to be huge. And I have no problem, letting my channel grow off of Uncharted, and I have no problem helping you guys out at the same time, because I am, admit it, I really am, if you learn from your mistakes. Like I said, if Uncharted 3 is anything like Uncharted 2 is right now, I will tell everyone that I possibly can not to buy that shit. And that's the least I can do, because I'm an honest person here on YouTube, and if it sucks, I'm going to tell you if it sucks. But if it's good, I'm going to tell you it's good. But that's all I want to say about this right now. Appreciate you guys watching. I will be back in the future with videos. I just need to get some shit done here. And thank you so much for watching. Leave on the comments below what your thoughts on Uncharted is. If you're looking forward to Uncharted 3. Pretty much anything that I talked about in this extremely long video. Just give me your opinion on it. Thanks, everyone.